over this weekend, my friends and my fiance and I hit the road to Indianapolis, Indiana for the Pokemon Trading Card Game Regional Championships. Now, we're not too far away. We live on like the border of Pennsylvania and Ohio. So we had a nice short 5-ish hour drive, and along the way we saw this mystery machine. And as we got closer, we learned it was just a Subaru dealership kind of like doing it for attention. But I thought it was cool enough to include. Shout out to the Subaru drivers who subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash that like button. And here we are rolling up to the city. And honestly, Indy doesn't get enough credit for being kind of in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by cornfields. There's a lot to do in the city itself, but you know, we're Pokemon players. We're not going to do anything other than play Pokemon and hole ourselves up in our hotels. No, anyway, though, we hit the venue, we got checked in, we picked up our Iron Leaves playmat, and we got this sweet Explorer's Guidance promo card with the cool reverse foil pattern and that sweet regional stamp on there. Everyone who participated got these items, even if you played Go or VG. And then we hit the vendors, taking a look around. Look at all these plushies, all the sitting cuties, color-coded, color-coordinated, some big ones in the back. This table was Yeti Gaming. They had a little bit of cards, some card sleeves.
All right, pre-dinner vlog. We got M, Alex, Carson, Dan. We are at Kilroy's, and these like giant Long Island pitchers. I got melon, you got root beer, and you got strawberry.
Yep.
Alex got pineapple. Carson, you got raspberry, right?
Raspberry, yep.
They got brisket sandwiches, and they got these like banging tenders. Alex and Carson got burgers. So, pretty banging food actually. And it like took 20 minutes for everything to come out, which is insane because this place is like busy.
Yeah, we had our giant breadsticks like 2 minutes after we ordered.
Yeah, those, I wish I took a picture of those. Those were good. All right, we're all pretty much locked in on our decks. Dan, you're playing Golden Go?
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, it's the deck that I've got the most practice with, so
Okay.
I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Carson's on the PAL.
No, can't quit the PAL.
Are you running R60?
It's close enough.
Okay. Alex is on Zard.
Playing the best deck, baby. Can't go wrong.
And then M is playing PAL with a mouthful of food. All right, that's enough.
And right after dinner, we headed home and got our decks ready to go for the next day. Got my dice, got my sleeves, got my deck box from my friends at Arcane Fortress. Check out the review earlier on the channel. Also, they just dropped a bunch of new designs as well, so go check those out. Link down below in the description. And here is a little preview of my Chin Pao list that we play. We got it teched out with the Kyogre in there. And if you follow me on Twitter, you saw that I was going to use these Game Genic Prime sleeves for the tournament, and they ended up being really nice. I love the shuffle feel on them. They feel really good. So check these out. They're super affordable too. They're like $7 or $8. You can get them on Amazon Prime, delivered next day. They riffle really well. Just thoroughly enjoyed these card sleeves, and they held up really well through the course of the rounds that I did participate in. So check that out and get ready for some day 1 footage and some interviews, and catch you later.
Okay, so it's round 2. I am 2-0. Started round 1 at table 1, which is pretty sweet. So I'm just kind of pacing around, playing Chappelle, and it's pretty teched out, so working pretty well. I think Emily might be 2-0. I haven't seen what she's done for the round yet. But so far, good time. Round 1, I hit Charizard. It was their first regional. They had a little bit of jitters. Round 2, it's their second regional. They had a little bit of jitters. But they played really well game 1. Game 2, they bricked up and made a misplay, and I called a judge, and they just conceded. They went to Mirage Gate with 6 in the loss zone, so whatever. And then game 3, I just didn't brick. So hopefully I don't brick for the rest of the day, and I'll keep doing little updates and tabs as long as I can go. All right, we are here with the man himself, PJ from the Shuffle Squad. How's it going, dude?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Hanging in there. How was your day so far? We were just talking, but
You know, today, not really happening for me. We had the deck, but the deck just didn't work. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes with Pokemon. So, you know, we're still having a great time, still playing cards, seeing friends. That's what it's all about.
how's the rest of the crew doing?
The rest of the crew is doing very well, and that's the more important thing, is
Yes.
that the crew that you're coming with, overall, if everybody's doing a great job, that's
Awesome,
what
awesome.
I'm happy about.
Any shout outs or special plugs you want to give out there to anybody watching?
You know, shout out to everybody here on the Shuffle Squad, everybody at home on the Shuffle Squad, and everybody that supports the team for sure. Shout out Candace as well, as always. But we're going to shout out to my wife and my kids back at home.
Awesome.
Because they definitely help support me, do what I love, and
Can't do it without them.
do it for a living, right?
Right on. Thank you so much, brother.
No problem.
All right. Well, it's round 7 now. I dropped. I went 3-3. So round 3, I hit a mirror match against Kieran Farah. Completely got demoralized. No, it wasn't that bad. I just bricked. I asked him at the end if I did anything wrong or that I could have done better. So not really. I think I miscounted energy one time, but I said that before I asked. The next round, I hit someone super slow playing, but they were playing like within the parameters of where I could and couldn't call a judge, and it kind of tilted me. The round after, I hit Arctina, and I won that one. And then the last round, I hit a double moon deck. I bricked game 1, game 2. I was starting to claw back in it with the Kyogre and the Lost Vacuum to take multiple prizes, but they ended up great counter catchering up backs, played Roxanne, and bumped my Pokestop afterwards. So I needed to find a backs and candy to win the game, and my last backs was my single last prize. So basically I was trying to dig for Super Rod, Ultra Ball, and Rare Candy, all off of like double bib, no Pokestop. And I had Cypher Maniac, but I just whiffed a piece. I whiffed an energy. So that's it. Emily is still in it. She is 204. And some of the other guys, Alex was 4-2. I don't know about Dan, where he's at. Carson, I think, is either dropping or has dropped. And then Mike is currently playing against Brent Tonneson. So probably going to end his day there too. So who knows? But I mean, I've had a good time except for the one slow game where I got slow played. But I'll just keep checking in, I guess. Probably going to drop. Well, I already did. Already did drop. My brain is a little bit fuzzy. I didn't sleep very good last night. So there's that. I'm going to go check out the stream area, get some footage of that. Maybe do some trading or something while I kill time, or go hang out and take a break. And then hopefully go get dinner with the crew after everyone's all done. So see you later. All right, we are here with the one and only Pokedubs.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Going pretty well. You know, the event not super well, but it's all right. We're having a good time.
Right on.
Yeah.
You got to go on stream for an interview that
I did, yeah.
it hasn't aired just yet, but by the time this vlog comes out, it will most definitely be there.
I'm sure I'll post the crap out of it
Yeah,
too.
oh yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Kind of unconventional, like, stream opportunity. Got a shirt. Been wanting one of these for a really long time.
Yeah.
Without having to buy one. But yeah, it was all about, like, it's okay to, like, do bad. So I won 3 dropped, you know, but we're having fun with it. So.
I mean, you haven't been able to put your foot into too much anyways into the water. So
yeah.
Any opinion for people who are watching who haven't taken the leap of faith into big events yet? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
Just have fun with it. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, especially if things don't go the way that you like had prepared for or planned for. But that's kind of the nature of any competitive game like this, or like. Variance is a thing, RNG is a thing. Sometimes it's going to be bad. Make the most of it. You know, confide with your friends. I think the friends is the biggest thing. Yeah, just have fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing great and the crew is, then live through them.
Cheer them on.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And if one of them also doesn't do as well, then you can go eat. You know, do side events, hang out. Play fun games at the free tables, you know. So.
Yeah, these events have grown so much that we're always in a big metropolis.
Oh yeah,
all the time. So there's always almost something to do, unless it's Fort Wayne.
Or if you're like me, there's plenty of vendors for consolation plushies. So it's all there.
There you go. Right on.
It's all there.
Final thoughts.
Thanks for having me on.
Right on, anytime, dude. Thank you. Okay, so Dan. How'd you finish?
3-4 dropped. Yep.
Carson, you went 5-4.
First positive record.
You went
3-1-4.
And I went 3-3 drop, and Alex made his first
6-2-1 with the winning in round 9, baby. First day 2.
A lot of the local-ish homies made it. Shane, Ramon, both Jake and Chuck from Triple P made it. Jake was on stream. So yeah, we're gonna go get plastered and drive Alex crazy all night. We're going to Kilroy's, bitches. All right, I am here with the legendary podcasting duo, the premier one, Screw Uncommon Energy, the Pittsburgh Pokemon Podcast boys, Jake and Chuck. What's up, guys?
What's going on? How are you going on?
Hanging in there. You are both.
Time and round. We have time. We have time. We got like 10 minutes.
I'll edit that out.
It's all good. Maybe. It's all good. Keep it in.
Okay, maybe we'll keep it in. Whatever. We'll see. So you were both in day 2.
Yes.
And how you feeling?
Day 2 has not been great. Still a tough sled, but we're still having fun. Yeah, I got hands last round, which would have put me 2-1 on the day. Turbo hands. I missed my Iono late game. I had a clogged up hand. He hit it. And game 2, he hit the nuts. I couldn't do much. So ended up losing that one. But I'm day 2. My hat trick of day 2. And you're first?
My first. And this has been a fun day of meta roulette.
Yeah.
12 rounds in, I've seen 11 different archetypes. So, yay, when you're playing something off the chart already. But we're just trying to take the cheese to the top.
Yeah, you've got Golden Go.
Yep.
And Jake, you're playing Lugia.
Yes.
You were on stream yesterday.
Yes, I lost the Raven Long.
Yeah, unfortunate.
We had there was a little confusion with some people, like what happened. We had a gentleman's agreement on prizes. Obviously, I had to play the game differently.
Because of stream and
because of time in that situation.
Yes.
So where it came down is I had to take a knockout. He had a Radzard and a Charizard. I had to kill the Radzard or else I lose. But to do so, I had to put the Lumineon down to get the Gust to do so. Unfortunate because I didn't have it on the top deck. And then he found the Gust to go ahead on prizes. So that's why I ended up losing that game. But it was still a close set. I felt like I played pretty well, even though there was a tunneling misplay in game 2.
I actually wanted to.
I still ultimately won.
Chuck was. I was sitting there.
Right?
I was sitting there with Chuck, and I was like, I'm gonna give you some shit for this.
Yeah.
But like, you were just like, all right, attach energy. You could have just played the research, dude.
Right. I
and
think
rip the double turbo or a jet, and you had the game.
The problem was I in my head, I thought I was lower on energy than I really was.
You were doing a deck search right before,
I know
though.
that, but I'm fried, dude. Like, these tournaments are not easy.
No,
That's why
then
I'm a
you
mid-player.
then you have the white noise in your ears
The white
and
noise doesn't bother me.
No,
It's more
okay.
just a long day. It was round 8. I'm tired. And I'm a mid player, so like sometimes I miss those things.
You're on
Slightly
stream.
above. Slightly above.
You've been on stream twice now.
Yeah, well, I'm 1-1 now.
That's more than anybody could say. Well, not
I still-
anybody
I
except
still
for
ended up winning the
whatever.
Game, by the way, so yeah, there was.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There's credit for that.
No, Chuck bringing the cheese though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make Goldingo look good as best I can.
It's a super fun deck, so I get it.
It's in day 2. I know there's at least one more here with me in day 2.
There's a lot of Chin Pao, so you could hit them, and that's a good matchup for you.
I'm still waiting for that.
I haven't hit Chip Pow yet either.
So hopefully they start falling into my bracket, and then we can start climbing up and hopefully get best Goldingo finish. That's
Right
what
on.
We're both aiming for top 64 at this point. I'm hoping to hit more Arctina. That's a pretty easy match. Not
I'll be
easy,
happy
but
with the double-digit top placement, like 100%, 99 or below. Like that's best performance for me ever.
There you go. No, take it and take stride in it. Any shout outs you want to give? Of course, the podcast and Sports Card Junction. I already know all that.
Yes,
so
yes.
other shout outs.
Just to our teammates, all of you guys, helping with practice, this whole season. Couldn't have done it without you guys and my family, my wife and son, for letting me go out and do this, hang out with the guys. Being away for whole weekends at a time is rough, with family life. But I appreciate them letting me do that, following the dream of the world's chase.
I'm going to second the missus first. She's at home with the pups, otherwise known as the kids. She's making sure they're taken care of. She enables this for me, so thank you to her. And then I'm going to give a shout out, not to just Sports Card Junction, but the other store I play in Refine in Toledo, because you all know I'm not the
Yeah, trader.
Refine in Toledo, I'm the trader. But
The Toledo Trader. Oh my God, I love it.
they give me tons of great practice. I've seen they give me great games, and they're helping me get Goldingo to the stage where it is right now. So shout out to them too. Right? Sure.
Right on. Thank you, both. Enjoy the rest of day 2, and people go listen to their podcast. It's on Spotify and Apple. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
just search for Pittsburgh Pokemon Podcast.
Exactly.
I don't do it anymore, so go give them the love that you would have given me.
Yeah, we miss you there.
Yeah, well, maybe someday. Thanks, guys. All right, we are here with Eric Ridgeway. How's it going?
It's going good, man.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I'm Eric Ridgeway. I've been playing competitively for a couple of years. Made Worlds last year, made Worlds already this year, so super excited to compete in Hawaii. We're here in Indianapolis. It's beautiful. Having a lot of fun.
Right on. How'd you do yesterday?
Oh, yesterday was an experience. I decided to play Magnezone EX Control just because it was a lot of fun. Had a really good Zard matchup. Guardy was the worst matchup I didn't want to see. Hit it round 1, also hit it round 5. So those are just 2 auto losses. And some of the Chen Pao matchups can go rough, and unfortunate things happen. But the one Zard I played, bodied them. Didn't do well, but the deck's very good. If you want to play at your locals, I would highly suggest you look at my Twitter. I'm Ridgeway TCG on Twitter. Deck list is posted. It's a lot of fun, and play at your locals.
What made you ultimately decide that deck?
Yeah, so PJ from the Shuffle Squad kind of gave me the deck like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I started testing it out. It's just a lot of fun. Also, the deck's very good in NEIC format, I think. So I wanted to get some reps with it before we get Scoop Up Cyclone and these new cards that make it better. So I just want to get some reps with it, some practice. I've never played Control to a major, and I really just wanted to play Control to a major for once.
Okay. And what have you been up to today so far? You're in the GLC event?
Yes, today I'm playing Psychic Lost Zone in the GLC event. I'm 0-1 due to unfortunate draws in round 1. Round 2 pairings are getting ready to go up, and it's a lot of fun. GLC is just another fun way to play the game, and really enjoy it.
Yeah, I wanted to play Retro, but I was like 10 cards short that I didn't want to spend the money on. I needed the Regirock EX and the Deoxy, so I was just like, I'll pass. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Super expensive to play 06, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, Maddox played on Friday. I think he borrowed a deck and kind of got waxed, but had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We don't know those formats very well. We're kind of new players, but we're learning as we go.
Right on. Any shout outs, any plugs that you want to give to anybody out there?
Yeah, thank you so much. Beach Court Podcast is a podcast that I have. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Google, and Apple. Me, Maddox, and Parker, we bring you bi-weekly content. Just kind of have fun with the game. Also, shout out to my sponsor, Nakama Anime Cafe in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're ever looking for a Japanese experience from like Japan in Northeast Florida, definitely stop on by and have some fun.
Right on. Thank you so much, man.
No problem, man.
Take
Thank
it
you.
easy.
And here we have a quick look at the deck list. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna cover the little bits of different things. We used the Kyogre, which was like a tech for the Dino Box matchup. It worked really well for Emily. However, I hit Moon, and it kind of almost got me there, but I prized that last back. So I talked about that a little bit earlier. So, and then other things, you know, of course, the 4-Irida, the Silene, Cypher Maniacs are pretty much staples, but the Boss and Iono were game-winning cards when I got to use them. No one really expected to see the Boss's orders. Iono, to an extent, is in some common CPAL lists, but the Boss in tandem with the Kyogre let me do some insane stuff in some of the games where I was able to just like, all right, cool, I'll trap your insert Pokemon name here, and then I'll just use Dynamic Wave to just splash your bench for prize after prize after prize. I really did like the deck. I just hit some bad matchups and some bad luck, but it happens to the best of us. If you enjoyed this vlog / interviews and mini deck profile here at the end, let me know down below in the comments. Smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We have a lot of stuff coming up. We have NAIC next month. We have the next set, Twilight Masquerade. We have pre-release videos. So if you're, you know, a big fan of the Pokemon content, make sure you hang out, and we'll keep it coming. Without further ado, I'm going to get on out of here. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Much love and peace out.